Welcome back to the Relevant podcast, where relevance is the only thing that matters. I am your host, Rello. This is my co-host, Rob, and we discuss sports, pop culture, and everything in between. Join us as we dive into everything that is
What?
relevant. Relevant. And what's relevant right now is the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals. I mean, you would think it's relevant, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the Mavericks ain't making it. They ain't doing nothing. Our predictions were off completely. They got us looking like some fools out here. They got themselves looking like fools as well.
Mm-hmm.
After a 106-99 victory in Game 3, the Boston Celtics take a 3-0 lead in the finals, and we all know that no team ever in NBA history has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit. And just to put my opinion out there, I don't think this Dallas Mavericks team is going to be the first one to ever do it.
Okay. Yep. I agree.
Game 3, I mean, it was closer than it kind of looked. I mean, they put up a valiant effort. However, one of the Dallas Mavericks players, probably their most important player, had nothing to do with it. It's all he wanted. I'm talking about Luka Doncic. I'm gonna just come off right off the bat and say it. Luka Doncic is the problem for this team. I don't care how many points you scoring. I don't care how many assists you getting. I don't care how many rebounds you getting. But if you not contributing in a meaningful way for your team, it's all about impact. If you can have a positive impact, you can have a negative impact, you can have a neutral impact. Yeah. And those last two, the negative and the positive, the negative and the neutral, you might as well not even be out there. Every time Luka Doncic is driving to the basket or doing any kind of dribble moves or whatever, and it don't succeed, he crying to the refs. Crying. I'm talking about balling. I'm talking about me at the end of Toy Story 4 crying. I remember this one play. Luka Doncic thought he got fouled. He didn't. He fell to the floor. The rest of his team got back on defense. All five Boston Celtics got the rebound. They went back down to offense. Now they playing 5-on-4. They get a bucket. That's only one of multiple occasions where Luka Doncic hurts his team. And I'm sick of it. I am done with the Mavericks. And as far as Luka Doncic's gameplay, the way he plays, he's kind of reminding me of a James Harden.
Okay.
Like, especially in these finals, I'm noticing like he's dribbling a lot. Dribble. It's only 24 seconds on the shot clock. Dribble. And maybe I'll pass it out, or maybe I'm gonna try to get a foul. I think you said a lot. You said it about the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They playing to get fouls instead of playing to get a bucket.
Yeah,
that's what Luka Doncic is out there doing. He playing to get fouls instead of playing to get a bucket or playing the game as a whole. And it's really getting frustrating watching this dude. And I'm done. I'm done. Man. Most of the reason I was rooting for the Dallas Mavericks, I picked them with my heart instead of my head. Cause like me being a Miami Heat fan, I just can't muster up the courage to root for the Celtics.
Yeah, that's valid.
That's just me. But all in all, I think the Boston Celtics will end up getting a 18th championship as an organization.
Yeah,
which, I mean, we can debate like if we should count all 18 of them things. Because to me, well, I'll get into that later. But what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts about the NBA Finals and Game 3 specifically?
Oh, man, lots of thoughts. I'm gonna start with. Yeah, I picked this with my heart, right? I'm in Dallas right now, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. But I was talking to my best friend from high school, and we were talking about the game before it even started. and we're kind of going back and forth. And he was like, Celtics is not even gonna be close, right? Celtics is not even gonna be close. And I'm trying to like, and he like swayed me, but you know, I'm like, rooting for. My problem is I'll be picking the team I'm rooting for, not who I think will win. But when you line them up, the Celtics match up perfectly, right? And we kind of talked about it. So they match up perfectly for the Mavs, right? They got like multiple bodies that they can throw at Luka, right? Um, they got somebody for Kyrie with Drew Holiday, and then multiple bodies that they can throw at Kyrie as well for defense, just to make them work, right? And everybody keeps looking at the stat sheet for Luka and Kyrie, like, oh, they had this, this, and this, and this. I'm just like, bro, Luka took 27 shots or something to get to 30. You better have 30. You take 27 shots. You owe me 40 at least on 27 shots. But I do think he's a more talented version of James Harden. If we want to say more, he's James Harden with a mid range. I'll put it like that. Right? For the most part. And then one thing I did say was whoever cries the least was going to win this championship, right? Because for me, Tatum and Brown cried a lot, right? Luka cried a lot to the refs. Luka continued to cry. Tatum and Brown just putting their head down, right? And I think they putting their head down, getting to the baskets, not looking to the refs. They're no longer, right, doing because Luka does it a lot. James Harden did it a lot. Tatum would do it sometimes, but I don't think they do it as much. Looking to draw the foul. Go get the basket. If the ref call a foul, he call a foul. Stop putting the game in the ref's hands. And watching Jason Tatum, watching Jaylen Brown, they stopped doing that. Luka's still doing it. You see him, he do the little dribble, try to swing it through, hoping the ref call a foul. Ref don't call a foul. He look at the ref and just like, bro, they're not call. This is the NBA Finals, bro. It's championship time, right? You gotta go take it and not hope the ref call a foul for you. So I'm real impressed with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, just putting their head down, getting to the basket, locking up, playing D. And then those first two games for Tatum, I just want to put it out there. A lot of people were saying he wasn't playing that well. I think it was more so strategic, right? Shaquille O'Neal talks about this, the others, right? The others are going to play well at home, right? So the home games is my job to make sure y'all get going. Y'all going to carry us. On the road, if you see him on the road, game 3, he got him up. Mm-hmm. He shot like 15 threes. Was like he was ultra aggressive because he knew on the road this is my time to shine, right? So I think the first, and these are all lessons that I think he's learned throughout his career, right? Him and Jaylen Brown are playing with force, something that they learned from the Mavs series when they played Mavs in the finals. They had to take it to another level. So
the Warriors.
The Warriors, when they played the Warriors in the finals, right? Yeah. So when they played the Warriors in the finals, they talked about a different level of force that you had to play with, that the Warriors play with that they wasn't expecting. I think they learned all of that, and they implement it right now, and you can see it. Like it's probably about to be a sweep.
Yeah,
which puts a lot of. I was talking about Barber, and he was talking about, man, I don't think they're gonna go up. Up 3-0. NBA got to make some money. They needed to like, nah, it don't look like they trying to make no money right now. Like the boss, ain't no money. You about to get swept. It's gonna be 4 games. We're going home. We're gonna celebrate on Dallas home floor. I don't think Dallas got nothing for them.
Nothing at all. Yeah, I mean, and one thing that I noticed, especially when I'm talking about Luka Doncic, he had in the low post, like he was on the block, and he was posting up Peyton Pritchard. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if anybody know about Peyton Pritchard. Like, he's significantly smaller than Luka Doncic, and I hate this. Like, if somebody's bigger than you on the block in basketball, and they posting you up, me personally, I don't think there's no reason to try to take a fadeaway jumper. That's just me. Like, if I'm guarding you on the post, and you backing me down. Are you taking a fadeaway?
That's not my go-to shot. It'd be more. I would only urge not to take a fadeaway jumper is if the help was coming. If help's not coming, I'm running. I'm gonna run you over.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. Yeah. Ain't no help coming. Like I don't. They're as far as I'm noticing, I'm not seeing a lot of help on Luka. They letting him just because they let him do what he want to do. Okay, yeah. What he want to do is cry. So they like, all right, cool. That plays right into my hands. So if you drive in traffic, we finna be slapping you, whatever. Yeah. We gonna make the ref make a decision, and the refs made a decision that this is like you said, this is the NBA Finals. We not bailing you out. Yeah. You gonna have to go get this dub. Yeah. And what Luka is trying to go get is a baby bottle. He's crying. He's just trying to be trying to get fed. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what's wrong with the baby. Is he hungry? He already gave him some food. Is he I think he got gas or something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to figure out because I don't know how he was like raised and playing, right? And I was having this conversation. Like, do they start crying when they get to the league? Because I know he's from like overseas, right? But just in general, like I know as a kid they don't let you cry to the ref, right? As a young player, they don't let you cry to the ref. So when does crying to the ref start?
You're right, because I remember like even my son's coach, and even when I was playing, like the coach is always harping on, let me worry about the ref. Yeah. Let the fans in the stands worry about the refs. You play the game. That's like one of the first things I can remember.
When does it start then? You know what I mean? Like if like it's like I'm in the league now. I'm about to cry. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Ain't nobody telling me nothing now. But I hear like Jason Kidd says it. Like his teammates say it. We need to just play the game. We don't need to worry about. And then like people do the we when we all know who we is talking about.
You the leader of the team. You set the precedence. It's you crying to the ref. It's body language. So everybody is feeding off of you. So like if you crying now you become the center of attention. So it's like, hey, Luka, stop it. Hey, stop talking. Hey man, don't worry about that. So now you worried about getting him from talking to the refs. And that's the focus versus the focus being the game and the opponent. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's like levels to it. Like, bro, we got to focus on the opponent at hand. We ain't got time to be dealing with them. Go put the ball in the basket. Play some fucking defense, bro. Like, excuse my language, but it's just that's the conversation I would be having with them if we play. Yeah. Like, what do like, bro? Cut it out. But we shouldn't even have to have that conversation. And he's never going to win a championship until he learns to like actually lead. And part of leading is leading by example. Right? He's not leading by example. Like imagine your whole team, we just all crying to the ref.
No, he leading by example.
Yeah.
Bad leadership. It's still a leader. Yeah. Like Genghis Khan was a leader.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler was a leader.
Yeah, no, you're right. Facts.
They take that, like you said, they take their cues from their leader. Yeah. This is on the verge of being one of the most disappointing NBA finals that I can remember in my lifetime. So it brought up a question to me. What are the most like disappointing NBA finals that you've ever seen, as far as like length of series or matchup problems, or somebody that just didn't like a team that just why are they here?
You know what? Before I even get to that, touch on Luka one more time.
Okay, touch on it.
This is going to be the best stat line somebody's probably ever had in the finals with the most disappointing performance. So if you just look at the stats, 30, 10, 12, right? He doing the numbers, but like when you peel back the onion and you look deeper, you're like, he played horrible. Mm-hmm. But the stats not gonna show it, right? And a lot of the commentators and the media, they just love to like he had 30. He doing his job, but they never peeled back the onion. It was 27 shots for that 30.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
8 turnovers. It was him crying to the ref, right? So they loved with Luka. They love to just numbers, and he's performing great. But when you really look at it, he's playing. And I'm a Luka. I don't want something. I like Luka game. I like how he play. He cried too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just
for somebody to be so smart on the floor, like that aspect of his game is the dumbest.
Yeah, you ain't smart enough to know. Like your IQ is high, right? But you got this high IQ, but you ain't smart enough to know you shouldn't be crying to the ref all the time.
He got a high IQ, but he can't do long division.
Yeah. So I don't know, but most disappointing NBA Finals to me, I'm trying to think. Spurs Pistons.
That went 7, I think.
That boring. Nobody
had
wanted
the
to
most boring teams. Yeah, the Spurs. The Spurs are legendary boring, and the Pistons just wanted to play defense.
Yeah, Spurs Pistons they're probably all going to include the Spurs. Spurs Cavaliers when they beat LeBron.
Yeah, that was another sweep.
Yeah, yeah. So probably that right there. That takes the cake. Yeah, yeah. Spurs Cavaliers when they beat a young LeBron.
Yeah, it's not a whole bunch of disappointing NBA Finals. Like even when the Heat get there, it's like they make it interesting. Like you don't think they gonna win, but they don't get smacked around.
Yeah,
I would have to go. I would have to go as far as disappointing in what should have happened. I'm gonna go Suns Bucks.
Okay.
Cause you think like it's Chris Paul's first and only time getting to the NBA Finals. They go up 2-0, and they seemingly had the blueprint for how to stop Giannis, and then they were just like, nah, forget that. We're gonna let him win 4 in a row. So I'm gonna go with that.
I almost feel like that one didn't even happen.
Yeah, I can't. I remember we was running off NBA Finals, and I remember I completely forgot about that one. I think it might have been because that was like right after COVID, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Okay, moving on. I guess we supposed to be mad because the Olympics is this year.
I'm mad. Let's go. Get going. This is what I've been waiting for.
I guess we supposed to be mad. The USA Olympic basketball team, women's Olympic basketball team, released their rosters.
Mm-hmm.
And a name that was not on the roster or didn't make the cut is one Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever. And people are in an uproar about how she should have been on the team and why she not on the team and all this and all that. I'm gonna let you go first, cause you what's your
go first. You go first. Look. All right, no, I got it. So I wouldn't care if she wasn't on the team if they wasn't complaining about how the women's basketball don't get no love. Right? So to me, you can't in the same breath say women's basketball don't get no love and then leave the biggest draw y'all have off the Olympic team. Right? So at some point you have to put an effort forward. You got somebody that people want to watch, right? Okay, so if we want to watch her, you gotta feature her. Like the NBA, at a certain point, you need a face of the WNBA. You need a face of women's basketball. She has the opportunity to be the face, so you gotta put her out there. But for me, I think it's a lot of like jealousy of Caitlin Clark, right? Because I hear. And I want to think about like Charles Barkley, because Charles Barkley is always like, man, love Michael Jordan. If it wasn't for no Michael Jordan, we wouldn't be having these shoe contracts. We wouldn't be having, right? They know that if it wasn't for Mike, shoe contracts wouldn't be going on. The NBA wouldn't be as big as it was. And then Mike knows if it wasn't for Magic and if it wasn't for Bird, he wouldn't been able to take it to the next level. Right. And I think the WNBA and women's basketball has a chance with Caitlin Clark to put her out front. Sometimes you got to put people on a pedestal, right? You may not like it, it's just the name of the game, right? Some people have to be featured in order for all of us to shine. But for some reason, they don't want to feature her. And they can come up with all the excuses of she fresh out of college or yada, 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 whatever. The people want to see her, put her out there, get Diana Taurasi old but off the team. We don't want to watch her, right? And if I'm being honest, I'm going through the Olympic roster. I don't know most of them. Put Flage on the team. Put what?
She's still in college.
It don't matter. Put the people we want to see, right? Like there's a young group of young ladies out there, a young group of women out there that have the chance to become the face of women's basketball and take it to the next level, right? Like a Bird and Magic did, like a Jordan did. And I feel like those, well, I know those old heads, like how the WNBA be having those, or the NBA be having those old heads. Well, back in my day, like y'all was a whole bunch of plumbers and like JJ Redick said, right? But the WNBA isn't, those women basketball players are getting in their own way, right? The game is bigger than you, right? And I think they're losing sight of that women's basketball has an opportunity to go to the next level, right? Angela Reese should be on the team. Like that, if you want to take the women's basketball to another level, right, and get people to watch it, put the people that we want to see on the team. They're going to win anyway.
Not with the names you throwing out there to put on there.
They're going anyway. You still got Breanna Stewart. You still got Sabrina. You still got hoopers. So have your hoopers throw in some of that young talent that we want to see, so that way you can help. It'd be like your dream team. That way you can help grow the game here in America and then grow it globally, women's basketball. Because right now ain't nobody really. Hey, who gonna watch it? You gonna watch it?
I probably will watch it. Yeah, that's just me though. But I'm not speaking for everybody.
But I'm talking about the average fan, right? The average person. You think? I'll just put it like this: do you think that they would get more views if they had Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese on the roster, or if you take them off the roster? Which one you think gonna get more views?
I agree with you that putting her on the roster will get more views. I do agree with that.
That's really my main point. All the other stuff. The main point is y'all want people to watch. Put the people we want to see on there.
Right.
Simple as that.
I get you. You thinking about it as in a like a popularity type thing.
From a business standpoint.
In a business standpoint, yeah, you're thinking about it from a business standpoint. I'm thinking about it from a basketball standpoint. Yeah. I mean, she would you want the best players that we have on the team? Would you sacrifice having the best? Would you sacrifice having the best players on the team for having the most popular players on the team?
I think that you can do both. Two things can be true. You can do both. You could go top 5 players in the WNBA. That'll get you your gold. Top 6. That'll get you your gold. Right? And then we throw in some people who are going to carry the NBA does it. Some talent that's going to carry the game forward for you, right? You got to have a mixture, because who on the team? Name me 5 people on the team. Don't look. No, don't look. Name them.
Oh, I can't look. I already looked, so I'm already cheated. So, Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum.
Yep.
Chelsea Gray.
That'll get me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'll get me my gold medal. Let me sprinkle in some Angela Reese. Let me sprinkle in some Caitlin Clark. Right. So now I can get. So that'll get us the win, right? But ain't nobody gonna watch them really. So now let me throw some people in there that'll bring in some viewers, right? So that they can become known. So now that we can grow this league, right? That don't nobody that keep losing money.
Mm-hmm.
Because they, for some reason, they keep forgetting that they don't make no money and don't nobody really watch them. Right? Like let's call it let's call it like we said. Don't nobody watch y'all. Don't nobody really pay y'all no attention. And y'all keep crying that don't nobody pay y'all no attention. So now you got somebody that'll bring attention, but you want to keep them off the team. Like, come on, man. Like you can't have it both ways.
At this point in the game, I think that the WNBA specifically is in a kind of between a rock and a hard place, right? So now, because they got this girl Caitlin Clark coming in with all the popularity, right? And they don't want right. And there's a lot of jealousy going on within the league because this little white girl, let's call it what it is, because this little white girl has the most popularity out of all these other players, right? And they probably don't want to seem like they're catering to her when she's not even the best player on her current team. Right. And then when they throw her in there over a lot of other girls or women who probably think they deserve to be on the roster. That's going to create even more jealousy. And it's just kind of a fine line when you think about it. And probably the best course of action for the morale of the entire league is probably to not have her on the squad, especially when she's not. Like, she's a rookie, right? So she's not going to play as great as she can play, right? She's not going to be she's not a finished product in the league. So putting her on the team above, let's say, Kelsey Plum, who's a two-time WNBA champion and had the scoring record in college before Caitlin Clark broke it. If we replace her with her, then it's like, no, what the hell?
Replace her with the 42-year-old Donna Taurasi. That's who we replace her with. like, come on, man.
It's a legacy joint.
Get her off the team. She old. Like, like you. I'm trying not to say like the wrong thing here. I'm trying not to say the wrong thing here, but I don't think this would happen if. Like, I'll put it like this. I'll just say this. Do you know who they remind me of?
Ooh.
The Cleveland Cavaliers before LeBron came. We gonna see.
We got a lot of players better than him on the team.
Yeah, but y'all, right? But y'all the number one overall pick.
Mm.
That's the WNBA is the number one overall pick.
Yeah. And the thing. Okay, so like, say if you do take Diana Taurasi off the roster, there's another player that's better than Caitlin Clark that you can replace her with. But I see what you're saying as far as a business aspect. I get it.
This is a business too. They are a business that is failing, right?
Hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, they only exist because the NBA gives them money to exist. So let's keep that what it is. So since that's the case, we have to also think from a business standpoint, right? Your feelings don't matter. Your jealousy doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. What matters is if you put her on the team, people are going to watch. It's going to help grow the game of women's basketball globally. That's just what it is. Mm. So from that standpoint, she needs to be on the team.
Okay.
And then for me, another player that I like who is big, so like big in basketball, is Angela Reese. I think she should be on the team. Like there's enough talent, right? From a business standpoint, there's enough talent. Asia Wilson can hoop.
Well, what?
What? Right? Sabrina can hoop. Stewart can hoop. Plum can hoop. We got enough hoopers, right? And then Caitlin Clark ain't no bum. Let's not act like she's some bum, right? Oh. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, okay, she's a scoring champion for college. right? Angela Reese, a national champion, right? Like, so let's like they need to be on the team from a business standpoint, and I'm not. It's not like they bums.
Yeah.
Like if you add that talent with this youth, you put it together, it'll be like a dream team type. You know, like you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
how
I
the
got
dream
you.
for the game.
So okay,
I'm not tuning in to Diana Taurasi. I'm just not tuning in. Like, shout out to her, love her. She can hoop. I'm not like trying to bash her. I'm just saying I'm not tuning into that. You throw Caitlin Clark, I'm like, shit. When the USA team hooping with Caitlin and Angela, and if my girl Flage was in the league, and Flage, and I'm just and old girl who got drafted from Stanford, whatever her name is, Kelsey. I think her last name is Brink or something like that.
Oh,
Put them
Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink.
She actually been hooping. She probably
throw Juju on the team if she could play. I think college kids throw Juju on the team. Like I'm just saying, if you throw Juju, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angela Reese, Flage, throw some young talent on that team. I'm tuning in to watch that. I'm watching that Olympic run.
So say if the WNBA wasn't complaining about the attention or the money that they get, right? Would you still think that Caitlin Clark and all them should be on the team?
Nope.
Okay. So it's based. So you turning their stuff against them. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. You can't have it both ways. You're complaining about the attention that you don't get. Now you have an opportunity to get attention, and now you won't take advantage of it. Like it's kind of backwards to me, man.
A lot of people.
Like my girl. Like I told you before. If they were smart, somehow the LA Sparks would have ended up with the number 1 overall pick. Just somehow they'd have ended up with it. That's all I'm saying. She's ended up in LA. I would put it like that. But it's business is a part of it, man. It's what it is, man. You know that.
Yeah.
They in their own way. They won't get out their own way. I don't know why.
I got you. I'm not thinking about it as in a business aspect. Like I believe,
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like I agree with you when you talk about the business aspect of it, right? But in a basketball sense, I don't. Like I think you just said that too, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. If we take out the business, all right, cool. She ain't on the team, but don't keep complaining about don't nobody watch. Don't nobody, right? Because nobody was really messing with the NBA like that until MJ came along. But imagine MJ come along, and the NBA changed.
It was Magic.
What? So yeah, Magic and Bird came along, but then MJ came along. NBA saw something. They started getting rid of like all kinds of rules. Hey, all that flagrant fouling, bad boy Pistons. We gonna point y'all out of here, right? The NBA does it. They come along. To get the game globally, they started changing the rules. So now guys like Luka and Jokic can like perform, right? Getting rid of hand checks, making the game less physical, so that like you can have, so that people can shine, right? They see they stars and like, okay, we need to change the game up so these stars can shine, right? The WNBA, y'all have stars coming along. And if y'all want to grow y'all game, women's basketball, y'all need to start considering that stuff. And if you're not going to do it, stop complaining that don't nobody watch y'all. That's all I'm saying. Or lower the rims.
So I think they should do that. So they can be dunking.
No, I just seen some lady get mad saying, why we got to lower the rims?
Why
so
not?
Y'all could talk.
Yeah. if you start seeing like WNBA players like banging on people, like, all right, I'm in there.
Yeah, so y'all can dunk. Lower the rim so y'all can dunk. The ball is already smaller. The 3-point line is already like shorter. Shorten the rim.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I draw the line. Okay. Got it.
All right. What else is relevant? The
free Caitlin Clark. All right, go ahead.
Free Caitlin Clark. What else is relevant? Bad Boys Ride or Die came out last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you saw the movie, right?
I ain't see it. I'm gonna go see it in the next couple of days.
Okay. All right.
Been big. Some of us gotta go to work, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. And Bad Boys is killing the box office. And they talking about it's a resurgence for the one and only Will Smith since the infamous slap heard around the world. Right? So it got us thinking here at Relevant. What are the top 5? We doing underrated or just top 5 period? I think easier is top 5 period. But I think
what's your top 5? I'll give you my top 5.
Top 5 Will Smith joints.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go off the strip.
I was gonna ask you a question before we get into that. What you think about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
As a whole?
Yeah, so like I go back and watch old TV, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be like watching Family Matters. I'll be watching Martin, right? I'll be watching A Different World. Where do you rank Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in like the old school TV shows, right? Amongst the Martins, the Living Singles, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Jamie Foxx show.
I think of it like this: the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a family show, so I have to group it with other family shows, right?
Okay.
So I wouldn't rank it with Martin because that was like a young adult show, right? I wouldn't rank it with the Wayans brothers because that was an adult show, like a young adult show, right?
Okay.
Because when you think about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the whole family can watch it and everybody can get it, right? Everybody understands it because they got they got Ashley for the little ones, and they got all the way up to the old heads, right? Martin is just strictly 20-somethings. That was the demographic, 20-somethings and older. Wayans brothers, 20-somethings and older. Jamie Foxx show, 20-somethings. And so on and so forth, right? So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I have to rank that with like Family Matters, right? Okay. I gotta rank that with like Sister. Okay. Right? I gotta rank that with we ain't having a lot of them shits. We ain't have that's like a teenage joint. That's borderline Disney Channel type stuff. But yeah, until I got older. But yeah. So I would say it's the number 1 on my list as far as family sitcoms, because I would say Family Matters, but once Steve came in, it was like no longer Family Matters. It was Steve Matters. Yeah. And it became like the Carl and Steve show. Yeah. It was like more Steve, more Carl, less Eddie, less a little bit of Laura in there, less Harriet. Yeah. So they kind of lost their direction, like towards the middle and the end of that show. I would say Fresh Prince is like number 1. I go back and watch that more than any other show. I think
more any other show that you just named, or any other show period. Like
any other show that I just named.
If I throw in the Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx show, Martin, you watch Fresh Prince more than those?
Yes, because because with the Wayans brothers, they didn't really get. We talked about this. They didn't really get their footing until D came in, like the 3rd season. Yeah, it's only 5 seasons of that show.
I think it was the 2nd season she came in, halfway through the 2nd season.
No,
3rd. You went back and watched it.
I know this show like the back of my hand. First season, it was
the first episode when she came in too.
Yeah, it was the first. First season was it was pretty much just Marlon, Sean, and Pops. The 2nd season was Marlon, Sean, Pops, the Jamaican dude,
the little white
security guard, and then Paula J. Parker. Yeah, that was 2nd season, and then 3rd season, that's when D came in, and that's when TC came in, and Dupree and all that. Yeah.
Got you. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Fresh Prince.
I think it's the most consistent out of all of them. Cause like even with like Martin, like even when we just take out the categories of like family and teen or whatever, if we take out the categories, even Martin, like the 4th and 5th season was kind of like Martin was the best, like 1 through 3. Yeah. There's only 5 seasons of that show.
Okay. All right. Top five Will Smith movies. Let me see. Let me pull these movies up real quick.
Yeah. And a oh yeah, we in there. Gotta put that in there.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta put that in there. Now I'm struggling with the fifth one.
Okay. Okay.
Jeez. Oh man, I might have to look at your list. I'm gonna have to hear yours before I put a 5 in there.
All right. So
this is just not underrated. This is just like top 5 Will Smith joints.
okay. So I'm going right now. Off the top of the dome.
No order.
No order right now. Independence Day. Wild Wild West. No, I'm just playing. I just joking.
Oh boy, I'm about to say.
Independence Day. Ali. I Am Legend.
Damn,
Yeah.
we got some bangers.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That's on mine.
And then Hancock.
Okay.
I could Bad Boys, but I feel like Bad Boys is his own, like.
We're gonna put that on to the side. That's too easy.
We're gonna try that. We're gonna put that over there. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go with that. Okay, so mine's no order. Men in Black.
Okay.
Independence Day. Pursuit of Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing Bad Boys in there.
Okay.
And I Am Legend.
Okay.
He got some bangers, man.
Yeah. If I took Hancock, I like Hancock. Hancock's was legit to me. Yeah.
And my underrated joint, my underrated Will Smith joint, like nobody talks about this movie. It's like it never existed. I swear to God.
Okay.
Enemy of the State.
Yeah, that one's good. I was about to name that one.
Like nobody talks about that movie. Like Enemy of the State is good. Like I'm pulling up for that all day.
Yeah, he got some good ones.
And he got some.
Like I Robot is a good one.
I just don't. The one thing I don't like about that, the CGI don't stand up. Like when you watch it like now, you like shit looks
Yeah. Collateral Beauty, not too bad. Oh, what about? I ain't watched this movie, King Richard.
I mean, he got his little Oscar off of it. I mean, it was all right. It's not memorable. Like, it's not a movie to go back to. Like, 'cause it's not a box office joint. It's not like a blockbuster.
Yeah. So like I Am Legend. If I'm flipping through the channels, I Am Legend on. I'm like, what's my Legend?
Yeah, let me stop. Yeah.
What about 7 Pounds?
That was when he was trying to get that Oscar. So he was trying, boy.
All right. What about Aladdin? No, I'm just playing.
Nah, man. I don't count that as a Will Smith joint.
Yeah, he got some good ones, but he got some misses too.
Hey, I mean, if you stay in the game long enough, you're gonna have some misses.
Not Denzel.
I was just about to say he got some misses.
What? Man, I go to Denzel.
I'm about to go to his misses. Yo, he got some misses. Said,
man, I was going through Denzel. I'm like, I watched that.
Let me see. Denzel.
No misses. Ain't never lost.
Let me see. Hold on.
Never lost. I'll start naming them.
Let's go.
Mo Better Blues.
Okay.
The Preacher's Wife.
That's a miss, boy.
Man, that's not a miss for what back in the day. The Manchurian Candidate.
That's a miss.
No, it ain't. Virtuosity. That one was pretty good.
Miss. That's a miss. That's the one. Russell Crowe, right?
I think so. Courage Under Fire.
Okay.
Hit. Okay, this might be a miss. Mississippi Masala. What
the fuck?
No, that is. The Pelican Brief hit.
Okay.
Antoine Fisher hit. The Hurricane. The Taking the Fell 1, 2, 3 with him and John Travolta.
Miss.
Nah, man, that go hard. Crimson Tide. He Got Game. Something called Philadelphia.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
See, I didn't even know. Falling with the little dead angel.
Oh, John Goodman.
Yep. The Great Debaters hit. Devil in the Blue Dress.
Miss.
Hit. Out of Time. Hit.
It's a miss.
Unstoppable.
Miss.
Something called the Bone Collector hit. Two Guns hit. Yeah. Glory.
That
John
ain't a Denzel joint. John Q is a hit.
Safe House.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Malcolm X hit. Inside Man hit. Remember the Titans hit. Deja Vu. That was kind of trash.
Yeah. What about Roman J. Israel Esquire?
I skipped over that one.
Yeah, I know you did.
Book of Eli.
That's a hit. Oh, they talking about doing a what's the name?
Book of Eli or I Am Legend.
It's not even a discussion. We can debate this all day.
Which one? I don't know which one you're gonna pick. I don't even know.
I Am Legend.
Oh, Book of Eli?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm taking Book of Eli.
Why?
I don't know. It just off the top, Book of Eli is just hidden for me.
The thing I like about I Am Legend is that Will Smith had to. I'm not saying Denzel can't do this. I'm pretty sure he can. Mm-hmm. Will Smith had to carry the movie by himself. Like through the whole movie, it's just him.
Yeah. Denzel crushing him, man. American Gangster, Training Day, Man on Fire, Flight. The equal man, yeah, Denzel, yeah, ain't no contest. Denzel, yeah, man.
But he do got hit. He do got misses though. That's not. You said he ain't got no misses.
But he got so many hits.
But the misses he got.
His misses he got though, they all came from they came before 2000. They came before 95.
Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Have you ever seen it?
20. Yes, I've seen it.
I ain't never seen it.
I don't remember nothing from that movie. I remember he had a weird afro.
I'm gonna watch it.
You ain't gonna. It's not good. Like I don't like. I literally don't remember.
Okay,
nothing
he got
from that
one
movie.
miss, but that's probably because it's a what's name though. It's an autobiography.
No, it ain't even based on a true story.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's just that movie's
okay.
terrible.
He got one miss in the last 2 decades.
Oh, how about The Little Things? You forgot about that. You didn't say nothing about that. You skipped over it.
I watched it the other day, and I'm trying to figure out what was going on. I'm just like,
that movie is terrible.
Is it a killer? Is it not a killer? Okay, he got two.
Huh?
He got 2 misses. That's it. But the Equalizer make up for him, and John Q make up for like 3 misses itself.
Yeah, that's that movie had me. Ooh, that movie had me. My face wet, boy.
Yeah, I can see you as John Q. Yeah. So yeah. Will Smith got more misses than Denzel,
but he got bigger hits though. Like I'm just far. I'm not saying like. I'm just saying like as far as like box office and shit, stuff like that. I agree with you. Denzel's more consistent, but Will Smith got all the big money hits. Yeah,
they probably put more money behind Will Smith.
Yeah.
Training Day tough.
Yeah, I just watched that the other week.
Man on Fire is tough. You seen that movie?
I wish you had more time. He threw that he blew that dude up in the car.
That movie is so good. That man, come on, man. But yeah, remember the Titans?
I watched that the other week too. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can go through Denzel, put on his, and you just watch his movie for a week, 2 weeks.
But does his movies have the replayability or rewatchability?
I think so. I can watch this stuff over and over.
Would you watch Fences over and over?
I ain't know.
Yeah, you be trying to skip over stuff.
Want me to tell you the truth? I ain't never. I tried to watch it. I just some movie. I was like, I ain't watching.
This shit boring.
Yeah, like John Q Esquire. I'm like, I'm not. They don't even look like I'm.
Yeah, you think you slick? You be trying to skip over the damn movies.
No, you got me.
And Out of Time ain't good. Out of Time is that movie. You seen that movie?
I seen it. Yeah, that's why I said no to that
Like
too.
he was the dumbest dude. Like he doing the dumbest things. Like trying not to get caught.
Yeah, I said no to that too. Okay, I got you.
Deja vu.
Yeah, I got you. The Hurricane was good though.
I never even seen Antoine Walker. I mean Antoine Fisher.
You for real?
Yeah, I never watched it. Ain't it like the little boy he like get raped or some shit in the beginning?
Yeah. He get raped. He like joined the Navy. He got like all these issues. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's when I thought what's name was gonna be the next thing.
Derek Luke.
Yeah. But I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. All right, man. Okay. What else we got?
Let's do something real fun, real quick.
Okay.
I think that was fun. So, just give me Will Smith, your top Will Smith joint, like blockbuster joint.
Top Will Smith movie off the top of my head, blockbuster. It gotta be Independence Day.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
No, I'm gonna go Bad Boys.
No, we already did that because what I'm about to do, I think we already did that.
Okay.
So we'll go Independence Day.
Okay.
So if you had to recast Independence Day right now, who would you go with to replace Will Smith?
To replace Will Smith, they already did the Independence Day recast though, didn't they? The little skinny black dude from.
It wasn't a recast. It was a sequel, but the movie was trash.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be. Yeah, he was supposed to be Will Smith's son, and like Will Smith died in a trading accident or something like that.
I don't know. Let me see. I know who I'm casting. My boy who was running from the white girl.
I was thinking the same thing.
Jonathan Majors.
But is he? Well, he was. Yeah, Will Smith wasn't really funny in that movie, huh?
No, he just had little lines and stuff. I would do Jonathan Majors. I would do Jonathan Majors. He had a girl too in the show, right?
Huh? In the movie?
Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox was his wife. So for his
girlfriend.
Wife, yeah, girlfriend. Let me see. Who would I do as his girlfriend? Let me see.
I could go with. She had so like his girlfriend in the movie was a stripper. She was a stripper and she had a little son. So it got to be somebody that's like that would be a stripper, and you can see that, and you can see that would have to raise a son. Black. Let's go with. Let me see.
I'm looking at a list of young black female actresses right now.
Ain't a lot of them.
I'm gonna go Yara Shahidi.
Shahidi from Grownish, from Blackish.
I'm on her, yeah.
Could she be a stripper?
Yeah, either her or Zendaya.
Hell no, I can't see her as no stripper. I want my money back. If she show up on like, bro, if I show up to a strip club and Zendaya show up on stage with that stick figure body, nothing wrong with having a like. I'm not body shaming nobody because come on, you know what it is at a strip club, man. You in Dallas.
Yeah. No, you got it. You right. Who you got? Who you picking?
Shoot. Jeez. I would go with. She's not a good actress though. She's terrible.
I mean, you ain't gotta really act.
You just gotta be.
John, he gonna carry you with all acting anyway. Jonathan Major.
I want to go with like. I want to go with Lala.
No, she old. She like 50.
So now you age shaming.
I'm just saying, I don't know nobody want no old strip on there.
How about we can go with his girl he got now? How about Megan Good?
She 41. She old too.
I don't. There's not a lot of young ones. Okay, Chloe Bailey. What's the girl that was
older than
mermaid?
her.
Was it? Huh?
Haley's Bailey or something like that. Bailey Haley.
Yeah, one of them. They sisters, right? Well, pick one of them.
Yeah.
Have them be the
Yeah. Making Good older than Lala.
For real?
Yeah, she 42.
How old is Lala?
41.
Oh.
Take some grandmas. You want some grandmas on stage?
You got the matinee show.
Yeah, coming to the stage. The Bethel.
Ruth Pearl.
Yeah. Pearl, that's my grandma name. Ruth.
That's my aunt name.
Yeah,
Actually, Ruth. I got an aunt named Ruth and an aunt named Pearl.
Yeah, that's coming to the stage. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming out there throwing out mints and shit.
Recast I Am Legend. Somebody got to pull that movie off by themselves.
Oh, shoot, my boy. I know he could do it. He playing Snowfall.
Oh, Damson Idris.
Yeah, he could do it. That boy can act.
Yeah. Acting his ass off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he can carry that movie. Yeah. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Aldous Hodge.
What is that?
You know, you seen I know you seen it. You seen
you like him for some reason.
Huh?
Yeah. I said you do. He one of your favorite actors, ain't he? He got a brother too, right?
Yeah, his brother was in what's that movie they be killing people because it's legal? Purge. He was in the Purge. One of the Purge. His brother was in the Purge movie.
Yeah. He's one of your favorites.
Yeah, I like Aldous Hodge.
Yeah.
I think if Jonathan Majors wouldn't have came along, I think Aldous Hodge would have been next.
Well, shit, Jonathan Majors is about to get whatever.
Yeah, he done. So Aldous Hodge is my time, baby.
What? Black dude who can act. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he got a show coming out on Amazon Prime like in the next couple months. I'm watching that. Mm-hmm. It's been a great show. Thank you for spending your time with us on the Rellovent podcast. I am your host, Rello. This is my co-host, Rob. And until next time, we will see you when we see you. But until then, be easy.